Good morning, friends. Happy Friday. I am pulling into my JENSWW workshop to weigh in. I wanted to share with you a little bit about my week. So I did as I promised, and I tracked the entire week. I did not track on my splurge day. I had good intentions to do so, but then my splurge day went a little bit off the rails. I was just going to go to lunch with my husband as my splurge for the week, and then it just ended up rolling into snacks and dinner. And by the end of the night, I didn't even think about tracking. I was pretty annoyed at myself for really going more off the rails on my splurge day than I intended. But I did track every other day of the week. So Friday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I'm going to insert those clips at the end of the video. So you'll get to see my tracker that I did actually do some tracking, which was good. I did have a little bit of a struggle this week. I think that Shark Week is well on its way to me because I was extremely hungry all week, and that is indicative of Shark Week. But I did stay on track. I may not have made the best food choices for my points. I crave sugar when it's that time of the month or starting to be that time of the month. So I did make some maybe not the best food choices, but I did stay within my points, and I had rollovers every single day, whether it was 1 to the 4 rollovers. So I'm happy about that. I'm feeling good. I'm hoping that I lose. I would like to lose all of what I gained last week, or at least some of what I gained last week, to get me back closer to my 20 pounds lost. So we will see. So I'm going to head in to my workshop, and I will be back after to share a recap of the weekly topic and my weigh-in. So stay tuned. I just got out of my JENSWW workshop. It was fantastic. Loved the topic. As you know, I preach meal planning and meal prepping, and that's what the topic was for this week. So let's talk a little bit about what JENSWW recommends as far as prepping for your meals and planning for your meals. When I walked in, there was a little saying on the flip chart that they use that said that dinner comes every single night, so why not plan for it? Love that. I think it's very important to plan for your meals so that you're not thrown off guard, so that you don't eat food that's outside of what you should be eating, so you're not tempted by other foods. When you already have your food planned and ready to eat, it is much easier to stay on track. So if you haven't yet gotten on the meal prepping bandwagon, I know that it takes time, and a lot of people say they don't have time to meal prep, or they just would rather eat what sounds good in the moment. If you haven't joined the meal prep bandwagon, I highly encourage you to do so. Start small. Meal prep one meal, whether it's one breakfast for the week or one lunch for the week, or meal prep all of the components for one dinner for the week. Save it for a day that you have a lot going on, whether you're late at work or you have after school activities. Save your meal prepped dinner for that day and have that ready to go so that it takes you all of 10 minutes to prepare your dinner. I often will pre-cook chicken and shred it and throw it in my fridge. And that way, that is the time consuming portion of my meal. It's done. It's ready to go. And then I literally will just throw my meal together, pop it in the oven or wherever you are, in the air fryer, and your meal is done and complete. And it definitely helps you stay on track. So start small. If you want to be a little over ambitious, you could prep an entire meal for the week. So maybe prep all your breakfast for the week. See how you feel, A, about eating the same thing every day, and B, about having your breakfast ready to go so that when you get to work or school, or even up in the morning if you stay home, your breakfast is ready for you to go, and it starts your day out being on track. So I think prepping breakfast is a really good idea if you really want to start getting into meal prep to see if you enjoy it. Another thing you can do, especially if you struggle with recipes, you don't know what to make for breakfast, you wouldn't even have the first clue where to start to meal prep a dinner, sign up for a meal delivery service. JENSWW partners with Blue Apron. I think Blue Apron is excessively expensive, so I actually order my meal kit service through Sunbasket. I do have an entire video on my channel, A Cook With Me, from the meal delivery service Sunbasket. It is extremely inexpensive. Right now, they're offering 60% off of an order. So basically, that is a basket that comes to you once a week. It contains 3 meals, of your choice. You can also select sides and snacks, and you can get all of that for only $28. Less than $10 a meal for 2 people with snacks. So I would recommend giving Sunbasket a try. See if that helps you get into the mode of wanting to have your food ready to meal prep and to cook for dinner. Sunbasket is all organic. It's delicious. I think it's the least expensive option on the market from the research that I've done. I am going to link it down in the description box below. So if you haven't tried out Sunbasket, I would highly recommend it. Save the 60%, get the meals for only $28. You can't go wrong. See if you like the service. And if you do, their normal price is only $58 a week for 3 meals for 2 people. So still incredibly inexpensive at less than $20 a person. So getting a meal delivery service, I think, is a huge game changer. Saves you time. You don't have to think about it. You come home, you follow the directions, you make the meal, and you eat. So I love Sunbasket, but I would highly encourage you to look into some sort of meal delivery service. Try Sunbasket. If you don't like it, you can try a different company, but everybody that I have introduced to Sunbasket loves it and also finds it to be the least expensive option. Lastly, you can join a meal prep group on Connect. You can search hashtag meal prep, hashtag meal planning, and it will guide you to all of the groups on Connect that talk about meal prep and meal planning. There's also over 10,000 recipes on the WW app, so you can always find recipes there. I also do constant meal prep videos, 5 nights of dinner, comfort food for the family. Every time I film a what I eat in a day, I include a dinner recipe. So on my channel alone, you have hundreds of recipe options. So just do your research, watch YouTube, check out the other WW YouTubers, see what recipes they have to offer. Just set yourself up for success by just maybe meal prepping 1 meal or 1 meal for the week and see if you like it. There's nothing wrong with trying something new to see if it helps you along your journey. Now let's move in to my weigh-in results for the week. So like I said, I had a good week. I didn't make the best choices for my points, but I stayed within my points. I did overindulge on my splurge day. I am not doing that tomorrow. I am only having a splurge lunch where I'm going to use my weeklies, and that is it. But when I stepped on the scale today, I lost 1 pound. I'll take it, especially with Shark Week heading my way very soon. I will take the 1 pound loss. Disappointingly, I did not lose what I gained last week, so that's unfortunate, but I did lose 1 pound of it. And this week I am going to continue to track every day, but the change that I'm going to make is I'm going to choose better foods for my points. And I think that that may help me a lot. I did just post a #1 reason why I'm not losing weight video on my channel relating to 0-point foods. So I encourage you to check that out. I know that that was a struggle for me when I first joined WW. I had to figure out what amounts of those foods I could eat in a day that would allow me to continue to lose weight. I have been following that rule, and I find that extremely helpful. So this week I am on track. I'm going to really limit what I splurge with tomorrow. I'm going to stay within my weeklies and not overdo it like I did last week. I'm hoping that having Shark Week in my general vicinity does not derail my weight loss next week, but I'm going to continue to stay on track, continue moving forward. I am at 19 pounds lost, so I'm still 1.1 pound away from the 20 that I was a couple of weeks ago, and 1.2 pounds from the lowest that I've been. So hopefully next week I can drop below even the 1.2 and maybe lose a little bit more to have a new all-time low. So I'm hanging in there. I'm plugging along. I'm going to meal prep, meal plan as usual, and I'm going to stay excited and motivated because I love WW, as you know, and there is no other program on this earth that I would rather be doing. So in the comments below, let me know how your week went. Did you lose? Did you gain? How do you feel about meal prepping and meal planning and trying a meal delivery service? Let me know if that's something that you think could be beneficial to you. If you're new to my channel, make sure you subscribe. If you hit the notification bell, you'll get notified every time I upload a new video. I'd love it if you'd give my video a thumbs up. Comment below. Let me know, again, how your week went, what you think of meal planning and meal delivery service. And at the end, I'm going to include the recipe on the back of the weekly and screenshots of all of my trackers for the week. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. Have a wonderful Friday.